Hello. Hello students, welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. I hope you are able to hear me properly. So today I'm going to discuss my 5 important tips for the preparation of the security awareness section, especially the security awareness section of SEBI Grade A. I hope you know my name. My name is Ramandeep Singh and I teach the security market awareness and financial management. So students, my first and the foremost tip, so if there is any doubt in your mind, you can ask your doubts in the discussion board because it is a live session and I'm going to answer all your doubts in the live session, right? So let's start with that first tip. Students, avoid books. Yes, I know that many of you are going to tell me, sir, what are you talking about? I mean, why? Why not books? See students, you need to learn the processes. You need to learn the processes, the real-time, real-life processes. That's what the questions related to the real-life processes you're going to find in the exam. This is the exam of security markets. You need to have the basic understanding of security markets. That's it. There is no good book available for basic security market awareness. I have seen a lot of books for security markets. All of them are quite in depth. I mean, that's not even useful for you. So avoid the books. That's not even relevant. Then what to study? I'm not going to advertise my notes, at the very first place. But check this. For example, there is a chapter named as IPO or public issues. I mean, it's part of the chapter public issue. I mean, if you have already started your preparation, you might be aware about public issues and IPOs. In the IPO, there is definition of retail investor. What is the definition of retail investor? Who is retail investor? According to many books, I mean, let me tell you, right now, anybody who is investing less than rupees 2 lakh in an IPO is a retail investor. But according to many books, this limit is 50,000. According to many well-known books, the limit is 1 lakh. Because those books were updated 2 years back, or some books were updated 3 years back, and some of you are so intelligent who are actually reading old books. So, this is a really important question. What is the maximum limit for a retail investor in case of an IPO? This is 2 lakh rupees. So you should be reading the latest data. SEBI is releasing a lot of notifications, a lot of regulations are there, a lot of PRs are there from SEBI. I mean, suppose if you want to read something, how to read the latest information, I'm going to tell you in the next slides. But as of now, learn the processes. I just told you how IPO works. What are the various? See, there are various quotas in IPO. There are various. In case of book building, there are various quotas for retail investors, then for HNI, non-institutional individual investors, or QIBs. What are QIBs? What are HNI? And what are retail investor? Anybody who's investing more than 2 lakh rupee is an HNI or non-individual, non-institutional individual investor. And then there are QIBs. This is LIC, mutual fund companies, insurance company, pension fund, all those, right? So there is a proper quota. I mean, that are actually given to the retail investor, HRI and QIB. 15% is for the retail investors. So that thing is really important. There are a lot of changes during last few years. So avoid the books. Especially the books which are not updated in last 6 months. Please, if you're reading any book, please check the first page of the book. If that book was actually updated 1 year back or 1.5 years back, you need to avoid that book. You need to read the latest data, and you need to learn the processes. What is the process of IPO? What is the price band? How the price band is fixed? And then how the final price of a new share in an IPO is decided. What is book building? I mean, that is directly related to IPO. What is book building? I mean, what is the process of book building? You should be aware about this process. How the price is determined. What is lottery system in book building? Who are QIBs? That is really important. In case you are reading the chapter depositories, who are depositories? I mean, what is the difference between a depository and registrar, and a registrar actually? So that's really important. You need to learn the processes. So that's number one. Avoid the books. Don't try to search for books. Even if you're trying to do that, you won't be finding much actually related study material in a bookshop. So my second important point is here. Yes, I'm going to answer all your doubts. Follow the SEBI's website. If you ask me, sir, what is the best study material, best website? I know that I run BankExamsToday.com, but if you ask me, sir, what is the best website to prepare for SEBI Grade A exam? That is the official website of SEBI. That's it. I mean, everything that is available on SEBI's official website, I mean, they cross-check it. I mean, that is the latest information available online, most authentic information, but because that is the official information. People use that to make their financial decisions. So that's really, really important. But that website is huge. There is a huge, set of information available on SEBI's website. I mean, you cannot read everything available on SEBI's website. Then how to do this? Suppose you are doing the chapter depositories, right? Just do one thing. On Google, type depositories and SEBI guidelines, or depositories SEBI PDF. Okay, Google it. Depositories. That's how you do for the other websites as well. You might be searching for depositories space bank exams today, or banking awareness space bank exam today. See students, it's not even possible for you to remember the URLs. I mean, you're already doing this thing on Google. Suppose you have seen my banking awareness notes. We are updating it every month, right? And that's available for free. Our banking awareness notes are available for free. But it's not possible for students to remember the URL, and the students, they don't even bookmark the URLs. So what they do is, they go to Google, type banking awareness notes, and then space bank exams today. That's what you need to do here. Depositories space SEBI guidelines, or depositories space SEBI space PDF. That's it. You are going to find the exact PDF that is required for this particular exam. But if you have that much of time, it's not important if you find like 400 pages of content for depositories, then you need to read all that. No. But what will happen, suppose if you want to confirm anything, if you are reading, even if you are reading a book, or if you are reading a newspaper or news website or anything, and you want to clarify your doubt, that I have seen this retail investor wala funda in a really good book. I mean, 50,000 was mentioned there. I mean, that was in 2015 only. And how I verified that? I verified that in the official website. And the quotas where I verified that. To prepare my lectures, I read these. That is my process. That is my process. I learn the process, the actual process, the real process. Already I'm doing this thing from a long time. I learn the process, then I search on the official website, and then I prepare my notes, prepare my quizzes, and then I present it to my students. That's my process. Then if you want to read the relevant study material, you should read the notes prepared by Team Bank Exams Today. That notes prepared by us. I have prepared most of the notes for the SEBI Grade A Security Market Awareness, and the link is available in the description. Even I have prepared the video classes I'm actually working on it. Every day we are working on that. Every day we are making the video classes for security market awareness, and I'm going to cover each and every chapter or the topic mentioned in the official notification, both phase 1 and phase 2. Then read the current affairs related to security market. That is really important actually, student. The current affairs related to security markets. You're already reading the current affairs. Are you reading the current affairs related to capital markets or the security markets? Recently, there are some changes related to IPOs. There was a PR by SEBI. And then there was a PR by press release by SEBI related to insider trading. The press releases and the notifications released by SEBI in last 3 months, all the notifications and circulars released by SEBI during last 3 to 6 months, these are the most important part of the whole exams. So what SEBI is expecting from you? as a grade A officer, what SEBI is expecting from you. You know the basics. You know the basics of security market awareness. And then you stay updated with the capital markets. You know what is Sensex. You know, I mean, that is quite basic, but you should know what is a retail investor. You should know what is an HNI. You should know what is a depository. You should know what is a registrar. You should know what is CAMS, CARVs and all. You should know what is a DP. What is a process? You should know the basic processes. So that's what SEBI is looking at. The last important tip, read less with more attention. Students, if you want to crack the security market awareness, avoid books. Bhul jao. Avoid the books. See, there are limited topics. Suppose that I'm repeating my topics again and again because I have done that during last few days. Topics are really easy. There is SEBI ICDR, right? Hardly 6 pages of content that you need to read for SEBI ICDR. Hardly 6 pages. There was FEMA. In the FEMA, you just need to read the history of FEMA and the current penalties, the current provisions of FEMA. Very basic. You should learn it the real life way, not in the bookish manner. Avoid the bookish way of learning. This is not quantitative aptitude. This is not reasoning ability. This is security market awareness. Read it like general awareness. The mistake that most of you are doing is you are reading those books. The books that, the old security market books, and avoid it. Read the real-time study material. Read the circulars, right? So if there is any doubt in your mind, you can ask me right away. So I hope I have answered all your doubts. So I'm going to provide the MCQs from tomorrow. I hope I'll be able to provide the MCQs from tomorrow onwards. So that's all for today, students. These are my 5 tips from my side in case you are looking for the relevant study material prepared by Team Bank Exams Today, along with the video classes and the test series. And we have prepared the MCQs for each and every chapter. The list of expected questions. If you need that, the link is available in the description. Join our course. The course is available in Bank Exams Today mobile application as well. Install the Bank Exams Today mobile application, mobile app. That is really important for you. So that's all for today, students. I have answered all the doubts. I mean, these were the doubts the students were asking me from last few days. I have answered all the doubts. Thank you. Now, very nice. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. That is really important for me. And anyway, in case you are watching this video at night, you can ask your questions in the comment box. That's all for today. Thank you. Now, very nice day.